Hello again, curvy cruisers. Welcome back to the channel. Back in May, we were lucky enough to cross something off of our bucket list. A full transit cruise through the Panama Canal and our first ever cruise on Celebrity, specifically the Celebrity Millennium. As promised, we're here bringing you more of the cruising content you love, we hope, and today we're going to show you around the Celebrity Millennium. But first, here are a few facts about the Millie. The Millie's inaugural sailing was June 17th, the year 2000, so she is an older ship. However, the ship was renovated back in 2019 with a few lovely upgrades, including more staterooms and updated storage. The Millennium holds 2,218 passengers and approximately 1,000 crew. And coming in just under 1,000 feet in length, it's the perfect size ship in our opinion. Not too big for those who can't walk long distances, but never felt overly crowded, even though our ship was full. Our adventure begins here on the top deck, Deck 12, where you'll find a cool rooftop terrace to watch movies on the big screen. Look at how comfy those chairs look. Each night, Celebrity would play a different film up here for our viewing pleasure. If you're looking for something a little more active, you can head forward to the basketball court that also doubles as a pickleball or tennis court. If you're not into playing, there were benches on the side, so if you didn't want to partake, you could watch. Funny enough, this cruise is where I learned what pickleball actually is. I quite enjoyed watching. Now, let's head to the staterooms where comfort meets luxury. The Millie offers a variety of staterooms, and as you may have guessed, we opted for a balcony room. The rooms are spacious and lovely after the refurbishment, and they look really very modern. Full room tour can be found on our channel, including the pros and cons for us curvy cruisers. Next up, let's take a tour of all the dining options the Millennium has, and there are quite a few. From casual cafes to gourmet restaurants, the Celebrity Millennium offers a wide variety of options, and there's something for everyone. For this cruise, the included dining options were the Ocean View Cafe, which is the buffet, the main dining room, the Spa Cafe, which had little snacks and sandwiches, and the Masked Grill serving up delicious burgers and hot dogs with all of the trimmings. Also, while Cafe Al Bacio is an extra pay coffee shop, the pastries are free and quite tasty. For those sailing Aqua Class, you also have access to Blue, and for guests of the retreat, you can dine in the lovely Lumine. There are some awesome specialty restaurants that are not included in the fare of the cruise, including the Tuscan Grill, which is an Italian-inspired steakhouse, Sushi on 5, which is sushi, and Liati Chef, which is a culinary experience like nothing we've ever seen before. We're starting here at the Ocean View Cafe Buffet, where there's truly something for everyone. This place spans half the ship. The themes change daily, but the staples were always there. There was so much to choose from here, but some of our favorites included the carving station, where the mashed potatoes were incredible, the nacho station, and the sandwich/panini station. The nachos and sandwiches were often available for lunch, and the best part was the ice cream station, which was available all day long. What's so special about this ice cream station is their flavors change daily, and they have soft serve if that's your preference. There's plenty of seating with tables, chairs, and booths all over. However, this place does get crowded at lunchtime, so be aware. It might be hard to find a seat. In that case, head to the back of the buffet because everyone seemed to like to congregate in the middle. They do have some higher tables that might be more difficult for some to get in and out of, but if that's something you're comfortable with, it's definitely an option. There are also plenty of tables and chairs outside, but after sitting them, I did find them to be a little tight around the hips. If the buffet is not your thing, the main dining room is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on sea days, and only dinner on port days. The food on Celebrity is very good, bordering on excellent. The chairs in the main dining room were great because you could choose from armrest or no armrest, and they were very comfortable. We ended up booking 2 of the 3 specialty restaurants prior to cruising. Hubby and I had a date night at Tuscan Grill, and our whole group went to Cuisine for Liati Chef. Unfortunately, our meal at Tuscan Grill was not the best. It felt like everything was just a little bit bland, like they forgot to add salt to the food. We were so disappointed. Now, that's not to say that you will not like it, that's just our opinion. Maybe they just had a bad day. On the plus side, the ambiance was lovely, the seating was plush and comfortable, and the service was amazing. We had the best server I've ever had. She was lovely. On the opposite end, Liati Chef was incredible. The food was flavorful, seasoned, and delicious, and the show was outstanding. This was one of the best specialty dinings we'd ever done, and I would highly recommend trying it at least once, especially if you're traveling with kids. The whole restaurant was elegant and just a little bit quirky, and just like with the main dining room, there were a variety of seating types for your comfort. While on board, they were advertising specialty themed dinners at some of the restaurants. For example, we ended up going to a quote-unquote Taj Mahal dinner at Sushi on 5 that was just happening for one night. This was a feast of Indian cuisine. We talked to the staff and they said that they like to do this at least one night per cruise because so many of the staff are from India and South Asia, and it gives them a little taste of home. I was thrilled because we love Indian food, and it did not disappoint. But some of these dishes were so spicy. Even still, no regrets at all. What I loved about this space though was the giant booths and pillows that they had. It was a nice change of pace from the regular restaurant chairs. I also wanted to come back to the specialty coffee shop, Cafe Albo. This little cafe sells specialty coffees for an extra cost, but the pastries are complimentary. The coffee was delicious, and I spent many an afternoon here, lounging in the big cozy chairs, having a shakerado. What I loved about it was you could either order at the counter or get table service at one of the many tables. It was a lovely break from the activities of the day. Right across from Cafe Albo is the Gelato Cafe. This was also an additional cost, so if you do feel like treating yourself, maybe grab a gelato as a change of pace from the ice cream in the buffet. Alright, enough about the food, let's talk entertainment. The Celebrity Millennium has an array of exciting venues to keep you entertained day and night. Most of our days were filled with all sorts of trivias and lectures, and our nights we spent at the theater for the Broadway-style shows and musicals. The sheer amount of talent in these shows is incredible. Celebrity has some of the best entertainment I've ever seen on a cruise ship. One of our favorite lounges was the Sky Lounge. The Sky Lounge is at the front of the ship and was incredibly comfortable, boasting giant windows for a nice relaxing view. This did get a little crowded when we were going through the Panama Canal, but you can't blame anyone for that. It was just a spectacular view. They also held many events here, including trivia, Q&A, adult coloring, and silent disco at night. We spent a lot of time here as we do love the trivia. Another lounge, similar to the Sky, was the Rendezvous Lounge. Same idea with the big cozy chairs and tables, and another great place for trivia or to just listen to some relaxing music. Now let's talk about the theater. This is one of my favorite theaters on any cruise ship. It spans 3 decks, and it's all bench-style seating. There are many tables that do make it a little hard to squeeze in, but they're not everywhere, and once you're in, it's quite nice. We always found an accommodating seat, and it was just the best experience. All cruise ship theaters should be like this. Make them more fluffy friendly. Let's check out the pools and spas. Starting here at the solarium, this covered space has 2 spas and a large pool that's heated. This adult-only area was a nice escape from the heat of the outside, but I will say it was hard to find an empty pool lounger here. No matter what time of day, they were always full. There are table and chair combos and couches around here too, but it did get crowded even on this 15-night sailing. Leaving the solarium, let's head to the main pool area. This family area contains 2 pools, a larger one and a smaller shallow one. The smaller pool does not have stairs. It has a ladder, so I would not recommend it to anyone with mobility issues. The larger pool does have stairs and handrails, thankfully, so it was much easier to get in and out of. The spa tubs also have handrails and steps, so it should not be an issue for most. I will say that it was also much easier to find a pool lounge chair in this area as it's much larger and uncovered, so it is exposed to the elements. Our cruise through Central America was very hot and very humid, but the pools were lovely still. At least one of these pools is salted, so we don't recommend opening your eyes underwater. Learn that the hard way. There are also 4 spas here, and none of the spa tubs were ever super crowded, which was nice. That could have something to do with the fact that it was hot and humid almost every day of this trip though. On the same deck as the solarium and the pools, you'll find the fitness center, the spa, and the Persian garden. Whether you like to work out each day, get a massage or facial, or get your hair and nails done, this area has something for everyone. Keep in mind that some of these things will be an extra cost. I will say that we did not venture up to the retreat area as that was reserved for suite guests, but according to Celebrity's website, they say, the retreat is an unparalleled vacation experience that includes a very stunning suite, a private restaurant, an exclusive lounge, and a sun deck that rivals any high-end resort, including premium drinks, premium Wi-Fi, tips, and an onboard credit to spend any way you like. Paired with a dedicated team of professionals who ensure you have everything you need for an unforgettable vacation. Maybe we'll try it one day, but we were very happy with our balcony and our experience. Well, folks, that concludes our ship tour of the Celebrity Millennium. We've only really scratched the surface of what this vessel has to offer, but I hope you've gotten a taste of the lovely experience that awaits you on board. Thanks for joining us, and we hope that this video was helpful to you. If you did find this content helpful or inspiring in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay.
Duarte took my phone and the gimbal, so if he drops it, it's not my fault.
No, I don't want to.